What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Exploring Investments with Justin. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering my entire portfolio and all the stocks that are in it. Now, in this video, I won't be diving too in depth on all the stocks, but I will be telling you a little bit about all of them and what my positions are and what I plan on doing with them. And like I said, if you guys appreciate videos like this, be sure to smash that like button and drop a comment, because when YouTube sees engagement like that, they push my videos out to more people and it really does help support the new channel. So with that being said, guys, let's jump right into the video. So looking at my Robinhood portfolio, you can see that this account is sitting just below $24,000 at $23,853. Now, it's actually been a pretty good month with a 24% move upward and a paper gain of $4,710 for the month of August. Now, one thing you might notice is that the first half of August was pretty flat, and I was actually down $23 on August 12th, before seeing an explosive move up for the back half of this month, led by my biggest investment, which currently has equity of more than $11,000. So that's pretty much a high-level overview of my portfolio. And now let's get to the part that everyone wants to see, and that's how much I have invested in which stocks. So the first one on the list is by far my biggest position. Short sellers hate it, longs love it. You can probably already guess what it is, and that's Tesla. So this was a stock I started buying back in June of last year when it was trading around $220 a share, and I originally bought 7 shares but sold 2 when it went to $700, and this basically paid for my initial investment and left me with profit in my equity. So right now, with 25 shares after the stock split, I have a true cost basis of $44 a share and over $11,000 in paper profits right now, which is a gain of almost 900%. And this is one I've done a couple videos on, so if you want to learn more about the different businesses they have, be sure to check that out in the link above. And this is one I plan on holding for at least the next 5 years and probably even longer than that, just given the ridiculous amount of growth that they have going for them. So now moving on to my second biggest position in the portfolio, this is Revolve Group, and they're basically a high-end fashion brand that uses modern marketing techniques like influencer marketing, and that's why I think they've been so successful at growing their business. So with this one, I have 125 shares at an average cost of $14.19, and right now it's trading at over $20 a share, so I am up about 45% or around $800 on this one, which has made my total equity in Revolve just over $2,500. So this is one I will continue holding over the next few years because I do believe they will continue to grow, especially once the global issue passes and people are willing to spend money again. Now, this next one on the list is good old Microsoft, and I won't dive too in depth on this one because I would think we all have at least a basic understanding of their business, since most of us actually use their products. Now, I only have 6 shares at a cost basis of $170 and an equity of almost $1,400. And again, this is one I plan on holding for years because I do think they will continue to innovate and add more services and products to their business. So this is kind of like the blue chip company in my portfolio. So with that being said, we'll move on to the next stock in the portfolio, which is Uber. And this is one that I'm kind of torn about because I like the business and feel they will be the leaders in ride hailing and food delivery for the next year or two, but I do feel Tesla will end up dominating the ride-hailing market, which is Uber's biggest business right now. And at some point, Tesla will have a robo-taxi fleet, whether that's in a year or 2 years, and I feel they will end up being the go-to service for taxi rides, since they already have hundreds of thousands of vehicles on the road that could be a part of that fleet. So this is one that I'm really just holding on to because I don't have anywhere else to put that money right now, and I do like the business over the next couple years. So what I've been doing is just slowly trimming this position. I originally had 67 shares, but that's been lowered to just 40 now, and that's left me with a total return of about $300 and equity of $1,350. So like I said, this is just a hold for me. Now, looking at my next position, which is in Boeing, I have 7 shares at a cost basis of $150 and equity of about $1,200. Now, I am up about 17% on this position already, and for me, this is just a hold because I believe they will get back to the Boeing they used to be once the global issue is over and air travel gets back to pre-2020 levels. And if we look at a chart of their stock price, we can see that they consistently traded at the $350 to $400 price range before they had the 737 MAX grounding and the global issue. So I strongly believe they will recover because they are one of the few companies out there that are literally too important to the US government to let them fail. So it just might take a few years to get back there, and I'll put another link to a video I made about Boeing if you guys want to check that out. And now moving on to the next one, I don't think this stock needs much of an introduction because they do have more than 2 billion monthly active users, and I bet all of you watching this video use their products in one way or another. So you've probably guessed it, it's Facebook. Now I won't cover the business in this video since everyone knows what they do, but I do have 4 shares at an average cost of $187 a share, which gives me a total return so far of more than 50% and over $400 as of right now. And personally, I don't know if I'll be adding any more at these levels since I already have a big position in this account and I have some more in my retirement account. So for me, this is just a hold right now. So what we'll do now is move on to Cloudflare, which is another company that I just recently started a position in and currently have 25 shares at a cost basis of $41. So I am down about 4% on this one, but if we see any more weakness in this stock, I will definitely be adding more. Now this is an investment I'm really excited about because they are benefiting big from everyone working at home right now. So in short, this is a cloud company that also provides a high-level cybersecurity system, and right now they are seeing amazing growth in revenue and the number of high revenue customers that they have. So from this slide in their Q2 presentation, you can see that on average they've grown revenues by 50% each year over the last 3 years and are on track to grow by another 42% this year. So personally, I think this will definitely be a good investment over the coming years, and I've already done a couple videos on this one, so if you want to check those out, I'll put a link to that above. Now the next stock on the list is Skyworks Solutions with $860 in equity, and right now I have 6 shares at an average cost of $85 a share, so I'm already up over 65% on this one and have a return of about $350. And this is one I started buying during the stock market crash in March, and to be honest, I wish I had put more money towards this one because I really do think they'll grow a lot over the next 2 to 3 years as 5G begins to roll out. And when you think of all the companies that will be the biggest players in 5G, they're all customers of Skyworks. So this is one I plan on holding for at least the next few years, and I think it will bring in some great returns. Now the last stock on the list is Fiverr, which is also the most recent addition to my portfolio. Now I only have 4 shares, making my total equity just under $500, so it's still a really small percentage of my total portfolio. And this is one I like because they're showing incredibly strong growth in revenue and the number of buyers that use their platform, which I believe will help this company achieve profitability. Now I won't dive too in depth on this investment because I did just recently put out a video covering this stock. So if you want to learn more about what Fiverr does, I'll put another link to that video above. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. And I know I didn't go too in depth on all of the stocks in my portfolio, but if you're interested in learning about more of them, let me know in the comment section which stocks you want me to cover, whether I've never done a video or you want to see an update video on it. Let me know and I'd be more than happy to do that for you guys. And so with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate the support I've been getting. Make sure to let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on my portfolio. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button because it does help out the YouTube channel a ton and it really helps support me. So thank you guys for watching and I will catch you on the next one.